So the single biggest unifying conversation we've had is about future readiness. And I think when you talk about the current environment we're in, like right now is the time to be asking how the school and all the systems align to assuring that every student that walks across the stage, is ready for whatever they choose next. That's shifting the mindset from the 1980s, 90s, and early 2000, where we put kids on paths and said you're either going to college or going to career, and then we never talked about future readiness globally. We're saying now there's this toolkit that all kids need to have. It's defined as a future ready student. And then if they choose to go to college, they have the tools to do that. And if they choose to go to career, they have the tools to do that. Or some will choose both, get hired in a company and then have college paid for through, training within a company. And so for us, it started very simply with making sure we had a very clear picture about what does our community expect our graduates are going to need to be able to do when they leave us. And that was a year-long exercise. It was some of the most robust, engaging, collaborative conversations I've ever been part of. I recall the community engagement night last April where we had, hundreds of people gathered in school, sitting around tables. Now, you can, in the background picture, we're in a very divisive period of time in the country. A lot of people are fighting about the wrong stuff. Social media is lit up with things that are just absolutely distractions. Yet our community came together that night and was talking about our kids, our future, these competencies. And I remember standing up at the end, like almost getting emotional and just thanking these stakeholders for setting the model, I think, for the nation when it comes to having this really crucial conversation. And so that year-long journey kind of culminated in our portrait, which we launched this year. Rewarding work, it was unifying work, and it's the main conversation right now for us, which is how do we build systems around future readiness?